Alright, raise your hands if you have questions about this era still. Keep your hands up if you have questions about the live stream experience, and keep your hands up even more if you have questions about NED. And we're all just confused, aren't we? There are so many questions we still have this era that are fully unanswered. Like, sure, we got a couple answers, but not a lot. We are speculating. This is really like a Criminal Minds case, and I'm really enjoying it, like playing detective here. And so are a lot of people coming up with theories. And one of the biggest questions I still have is the buttons in the control room of the live stream experience, as well as the live.TonyOPatz.com site. Like, there's just, what are, like, they have all the bishops' names on them, they're all colored, and just what is going on there? And then if you think a little bit more, you think about NED, and then you think about the music videos, you think about, like, Choker, for example, how it is just not in the Dima thing, but you see the sign logo before, and it means it's a Dima music video. And what is going on? Well, someone may have a theory on this. Good morning, good afternoon, or good night, depending on when you're watching this. How's it going, guys? First off, I hope you're having a good day today. Hope your day is going well, and I hope it continues to go well. So today we are spotlighting a theory from the Twitter machine, and this is from user error transmission not received at lore_error404. They, as well as user at Formidable Doe and Frog Pond, all come up with this theory together, and I'm super excited to spotlight it because it's really interesting. It ties a lot of things together, and it brings up NED. It brings up NED, which, as we know, isn't trash. So anyway, enough of me rambling. Let's get right, I'm super tired. Let's get right into it. This is their theory. Don't have a title for it yet, but here is their theory. Let's get right into it. Alright, so Formidable Doe, Frog Pond, and I were talking about the button colors, and I think we might have found something. So I had the realization that the bishops do indeed wear blue veils, and the blue against yellow makes it green. But it got me thinking, what if each bishop has their own filter that matches the color of the control room buttons? So let's do this. I know I used Carver as an example, her being the Bishop of Heartbreak. It makes me remember something I like to call love blindness. It basically means that you love them so much that all you see is the good, no matter how bad they are. Hence why her button is Bandito Yellow. So let's assume that each bishop has a color filter. Whose filter are we seeing in Nico and Naya's music video from? That very blue filter that only seems to go away when they all leave the tunnel. Even the Banditos were seeing through that blue filter. So whose eyes were we seeing that story through? Short answer, we are seeing it through Tyler's eyes, but he's not telling the story. Chances are Listo is, the Bishop of Abandonment. Now I hear you say, how can a bishop be telling a story from Tyler's perspective? I have one name: NED. Back when we first saw NED merch, we all freaked out that what the hell neural expansive device was, but I think my friends and I have cracked the code. NED is a device used to see into people's minds / memories, like plugging in your brain and sleeping while watching your dreams. It would also match up with a lot of the lyrics in No Chances. Things like they sell the information to the other bishops to keep their residents under control, lots of surveillance. It's how they see everything and know where the camps are. They use those, and that didn't get out. That's why we are able to see the events of the live stream that seemingly take place in Tyler's mind. They hadn't hooked up to NED. That's why the scenes seem to switch so quickly, because it's just a projection of his thoughts through different lenses. Also, it could explain why Choker seems to be very much follow the same exact timeline as the jumpsuit music video. The same event, just altered by whatever the bishop is in control of the device. So seeing NED as NED might not be an actual living being. NED isn't missing. Tyler just doesn't realize he is in the machine, or does he? You know that that the move Tyler does when he runs his hands across his face like he's trying to pull the mask off that isn't there. I recently thought he was trying to pull off the veil we can't see. What if those moments is him trying to take off the NED machine? I like to think there's movements and setlist orders that in a sense, Tyler are breaking free for a second to tell us, I'm not okay, before he's being forced back into that filter. And maybe the filter just isn't a visual. Maybe it's verbal too, but we've never know fully, and I don't think. Now I know this is really scattered, but I think this is when we start to see a lot of those weird bits we forgot about because they didn't make sense at the time and started to play into everything. What do you think? Also, Frog Pond just brought to my attention that the sound at the beginning of Good Day, the song that starts out both albums and Livestream, sounds like something powering on, like someone is powering up NED. There's also a lot of lyrics of synthetic as well as machine type talk. I really like this theory a lot because it reminds me of a whole bunch of sci-fi stuff such as The Matrix, and I like that it ties in NED and gives NED a different light and possibly a more evil light compared to what we thought NED was. Now we know NED is a symbol of Tyler's creativity, and in Trash slash The Vulture is Tyler's imagination. So this creativity is something that maybe Dima is controlling Tyler to make. After all, the Chlorine music video, Ned is this cute, cuddly creature, but if we're going off of this theory, Ned has been put there as a creation to misdirect you thinking that everything is fine, when in reality, Tyler's being hooked up to this machine for his power being used to whatever Dima needs to use him for. And I mean, if we just look at Ned, we can see that. Like, Ned's just lifeless eyes. Like, there are nothing going on behind there. The way that Ned's horns start to grow like a jackalope. Then even in the Chlorine music video, we do see a figure walk by and suddenly the pool is empty with Tyler just laying in the back as Ned is just like vibing along with him. He's like, hey Tyler, how's it going? So maybe this has a little bit of footing, maybe it doesn't, but I would love to know your thoughts down in the comment section below. What do you think of this theory? Do you think Ned is a good person? Do you think Ned is a bad person? Do you think Ned is a part of the Dima storyline? Tell me your thoughts down in the comment section below. If you have any theories at all, there are many ways that you could tell me your theories. If you have a Twitter machine, all you need to do is tag me in your tweet. If you have an email, you can email me at gooddaytop21@gmail.com. That is where I take most of my theories at, as well as you can leave them in the YouTube comment section down below as well. But anyway guys, I really hope you had a good day today. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you tomorrow with another video. Goodbye! And good night, more importantly, have a good day, and I'll see you later.